Hey everyone, my name is Antonio Asai. Today I'm going to be watching episodes 19 and 20 of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. We have Death of the Undying and Fathered Before the Grave. After the episode, we're going to be reading your comments, so it's just me actually. I'm just going to be reading your comments, so feel free to comment below. But I appreciate everyone watching this series with me for the first time. If you guys like the show, please support the official release. I kind of heard the first few seconds, but we can begin episode 19 in 3, 2, we know that Hawkeye is up there, and that she has a gun. I forgot that this scene was more peaceful between them.
Military guys he's been after. The ones from the
laboratory. This could lead us straight to the person who killed Lieutenant Hughes.
Wow. Alright.
Tell me your secret first.
So I don't think they have a good lead on who may have done this. I mean, we already have people who have a hunch as to who may have done this. We know as the viewer who did it.
I will.
Death of the Undying. Wow, he lost his eye. Alright. There's something so fluid about the way he passed that gun to her. And we know that some of these sinners have the ability to be immortal or at least have a longer lifespan. Supposedly, I think one of them did mention that he had about 900 years in his life.
Colonel? Did you leave your post? You could still have kept your involvement a secret. That was the whole idea, right?
Yeah, fine. That's it. I'm an idiot.
Colonel.
What is it?
You know, they make a good pairing.
Quick, get in.
I hope I'm not wrong to say that, like, yes, they're colleagues. They have that respect for one another. But when things go right and they take their job seriously, they at least make for good partners.
Yeah.
Sorry about all the pauses here and there. I'm just realizing it looks better when I'm looking this way than this way, so let's jump back into the episode. Barry the Chopper's going after his original body.
He didn't have an Ouroboros tattoo, did he?
They do know each other, though, so that's where that comes in.
On his tongue.
You were probably dealing with a homunculus.
Watch it, Mustang! Hold on a damn second. That's just not possible.
Until I got kidnapped by a homunculus. He called himself Greed. Right.
So this is the point in the story where
I just saw of you.
everyone kind of catches on
Fat boy down to a bubbling puddle.
that the government is up to no good.
Still alive?
We're kind of repeating a little bit of the same things that we did last episode, but we just forget that there's a lot of characters that don't share the same knowledge as their main characters.
So this ties them directly to the military. All we need for now. Find him.
This fight between, like, Barry the Chopper does make me feel like
split up.
they're alluding to Al having to fight himself, like his human body, at some point.
Doesn't look like anybody's used this.
I guess not.
I have no idea. But whatever they did here was painful for someone.
Bad enough that you stood me up on our date. You've got some nerve.
Solaris?
Are they going to realize that she's a homunculus? Like, he was going to find out eventually he was
Girl's
dating
got
her.
the tattoo.
First I've seen it, sir.
This fan service.
Always been a sucker for big boobs.
I know a lot of people have a problem
Did you tell
with,
this
like,
woman
this, like,
anything?
bit,
I
but
knew nothing about
it's
work,
honestly
sir.
super genuine and funny.
Tell me.
Well,
Do you know who Maze Hughes is?
I only wish I'd had the opportunity to pick his brain. Get on
I wonder if
my-
that actually hurt me.
You're a homunculus.
We know that, like, she's died before, or at least she's come close to dying. There's something very cathartic, as well as him using the lighter of his friend to end Lust's life like this. And I really love it when, like, the animations use, like, those brushstrokes for those faster animated scenes. I really get the feeling that this is not going to be it for her, but this agonizing pain that she does feel from being human. I really don't know also, like, why Hawkeye would want to prevent this death when she told him to stop. Cold, calculating eyes, and it does almost look like She just missed.
There are worse ways to die than at the hands of a man like you. I love how cold. I look forward to the day.
So poetic. She looks almost like a titan. And just step on it. Okay, it's fading away. Wow. I thought it was brilliant how like he used his alchemy to sear his wound. And yeah, the king didn't even do anything. But in this episode, we saw the death of Lust and we saw the death of Barry the Chopper. In a way, these last few episodes built upon the lore of what we learned. There were a lot of twists within these last 6 episodes. And, you know, a twist on the bad side, a twist on the good side. And yeah, we didn't really get to see Al in this episode, which it feels nice to focus on these other characters. And not everybody has the same knowledge about, like, homunculi, as the others. That bit's very comedic. I hope they bring that back. But this town looks like it's based off of, like, France, specifically, like, Paris, with those buildings and that structure, minus, like, you know, the Eiffel Tower. Oh, and Barry's alive.
I'd rather not live my life as sheet metal.
Who's this?
You're still alive.
And now, are they going to combine their bodies?
I've got a second chance to terrorize
That is...
everything. No, don't do it, please.
You know, he does deserve to die, though, for everything that he's done. He did help all the good characters in the end, but still, it's not enough. What is enough? I don't know for redemption like that, but that's it for them. Barry's soul died with his physical body when his soul was finally put to rest. So the two were tied. And yeah, Edward with his dad now. What was he really up to this whole time? This music. He called his dad by his first name. Father Before the Grave, episode 20.
Possessed you to burn down my home. After what happened, we vowed to never turn. You were hiding the memory.
Jumping right into
You
the
could erase
episode.
memory,
It's interesting hearing this perspective like
just
this.
like a child who hides the sheets after he wets the bed.
This feels like a dream sequence, but he's just getting a real taste of the real world. Father Before the Grave. So a more Edward-focused episode is what I'm thinking. His father evaluated his own hand for whatever reason.
And you look exactly.
September 66. I think it's 1866. I didn't really get a good look of how he looked like in that photo.
The life form my son's transmuted. Are you positive? Color. Or the hair color?
I have a little bit of a headache, not gonna lie.
Sacrificed. You're saying that thing they created wasn't even.
Barry mentioned something, and it made me realize
He looks kind of
that
cool with
any
that scarf on
body
his
is
eye,
compatible
or underneath his mouth.
tomorrow, or 10 years
No,
from
but they're
now,
just bandages.
but it's inevitable that it will.
No, it
For
isn't.
him,
You don't know what you're talking about.
yeah, she just wants everything to go back to normal. To stop these games of alchemy once and for all.
No,
Those scratches. What could this be about? Is this when they were younger? Yeah, because of her height. She looks barely like she's like 4 feet in that.
Just tell me you're gonna get here.
When he first understood that he couldn't sleep in that body.
You have to give my brother his body back. He's the only family I have. I won't let you take it.
Take it?
I just realized in that moment he didn't even consider his dad to be part of his family. Oh, this is a nightmare sequence.
Accept it, Edward. We make monsters.
Yeah, and so does the government.
Why did you leave me here like this?
It's so mad.
Do you mind if I keep it? It's the only photo.
Of course, you're welcome to it.
Thank you.
We still don't get to see his face in that photo.
Happen in this country soon. You should escape while you can.
such a stranger, all right?
I think he plans to be if
If I could, Pinocchio,
this area is gonna burn down.
to enjoy your cooking anymore.
I kind of would like Ed to have like his hair just down, like not up in a ponytail. I think it looks kind of cool, but it would be kind of hard. Um, it would be kind of cool, but like we would sacrifice like the spikiness hair
Really gonna
design.
keep it up, are you?
Let's just hurry and do this.
Do what? Wow. This is, I feel like, the most we've seen Hanako. Amazing that like the structure, the foundation is like still there. Hanako doesn't support this, but I think she's kind of cool for just standing there without like any kind of umbrella too. What is that? Is that the remnant of his mom?
It's much too long.
Yeah, it did look different.
Elvis?
Creepy.
That's it. It really is impossible to bring the dead back to life.
Edward. Gotta get a hold of yourself.
That his mom is still out there.
Fullmetal Alchemist.
I'm not really sure like what is happening here. How is that significant of hope exactly? Like I just have more questions. He thought he buried his mom, but that monster he saw wasn't his mom.
Yeah. We need to.
They literally just saw each other like 2 weeks ago.
Well,
We don't know how long the span between each episode takes place though. The significance of the red eyes and the black hair.
Bill and I transmuted.
Ooh, she just hung up.
I'm proud of them.
Son and his wife.
With me, I can't believe I
That was
forgot
funny.
to give them your mother.
Oh,
I'll be gone.
it's not too significant.
Got me. Get buddy
It's a lot to like
to it, your brother.
hold on to, but I thought that last saying from his mom was gonna be like a lot more like stronger. But it's just a promise, something that anyone can make.
Probably mad at me.
I'm sure someone else could have like brought back Ed's mom back. Look at them, so ridiculous.
Your armor.
I really can't tell if that looks sharper than before.
Yeah.
Is he gonna see it as hope too?
I don't know what, but it was something completely different.
But if it wasn't, then what happened?
Turn you to normal.
How? Like I'm just as confused as
I
them.
start explaining. Down.
Turned you both down.
Whatever. This is a question for both.
She said, I just don't like men who are shorter than me.
Can't judge a man for something he can't help!
To do with getting out.
No, it was only your soul, but that's just it. If I was able to... I've got a hunch that your body's still in there, and I can pull it out.
Yeah,
Existing
the
separately
portal.
from my soul? Barry's body.
Wow.
Right.
I thought it was just something that the bad guys did just to bring back his body.
Unraveled you.
And it was me. It was my hand I grabbed.
So those physical manifestations are just things that
After the portal,
actually exist.
I remember looking at you from inside that. That was Mom.
Really?
You were inside of it? That thing was you?
But my soul didn't bind. It must have rejected me right away.
Wow. Is that soul? Is that so?
I did some research.
So there's her closure, but is there any way to actually go inside of the portal? This feels like we're gearing up towards the end of the episode. Next time we're going to be watching episodes 21 and 22. Episode 21 is titled Advance of the Fool.
The second time.
Wow, that must hurt.
I feel like I've been brought back to life
For not killing her son a second time.
twice because of me.
Still, none of this
I forget if it was a miscarriage or if they had raised the boy at a young age and then he died.
I was right there with you, and I knew that there were risks. You shoulder all of this on your own.
Aw,
I can't
he's so
stay back
educated
and watch
for
other
a boy who probably stopped going to school at a young age.
like what happened to Mr. Hughes. Brother,
Is this it?
exactly human, but they still managed to live their lives with a purpose. So I
Kind of a poetic way to end this episode.
can live a somewhat normal life, and that's how I've managed to keep going. And that's why I have to get back to normal.
Sure, and you're going to.
Sweet.
That truth jerk on his butt!
Yeah.
That's weird.
Oh, it's because he's not holding on to that on his own. He's not bearing the weight of, the guilt. And I think it's cool that now he's gonna stand more proud. I didn't actually notice that until she pointed it out. But yeah, let's go into the comments from the last episode, episode 17 and 18. We have one comment from J2518. I always thought the investigation was a good setup for the plot's climax. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood did a really great job of breadcrumbing you with bits of the story and conflict as both unfolded. I guess it's the plot of that episode itself. Yeah, the investigation itself of them looking into who killed Lieutenant Hughes and the payoff, the frame murder, and then their friend getting away, I thought was pretty brilliant. But that's it for today's episode, you guys. I appreciate all of you guys for watching these episodes with me, and it does mean a lot to have your guys' support along the way. But I hope you guys are all doing well. Please be kind to one another and yourselves, and I will see you all next time.